Oliver, what do you have for us?
Well, I wish there was some more comfort to give, but there's a lot of red on the board here today, specifically in that lean hog market, as you had mentioned. Coming into the week, we're looking at that gap down at about 77 to 77.20. We filled that yesterday, got a bounce off of that, but it was quickly sold into, which was a big caution flag for us. And the week close yesterday, really, it kind of extended the recent retracement, and we're seeing that play out in today's session. What kind of worries me, if we're unable to stabilize here into the close, that we could go retest those September lows, which come in a little bit closer towards that 71 handle for the December contract. Now, on the cattle side of things, we are a little bit more upbeat, specifically in the live cattle sector. The chart looks constructive. The fund flow looks relatively constructive. We just need to get a fundamental catalyst to give us a technical breakout and encourage the managed money to add to their net long position. Currently, they're net long about 35,000 contracts, which is a relatively neutral position. So if we can get the cash to get out of the rut, which we've been trading 123, 124 for what seems like an eternity now, if we can get that cash to bump up a little bit, the funds have powder to add. We get out above the 100-day moving average, just above 131, and I think it opens the doors for momentum traders to pile in.
Yeah, I've been seeing, at least there's been reports of those traders that really kind of came into our market when they were expecting some sort of inflation trade the first quarter of this year, and they did well on it, right? I mean, there was no doubt about it, and they got out and went home. But now they've come back with their ball and they want to play again, and so over the last 2, maybe 3 weeks, my reports I'm getting are they're sniffing around, if not even actually back in the market. All right, is that something you're seeing as well?
It certainly is something that we're seeing. And I think that the unfortunate thing about the cattle market is there's a big difference between the finished product beef and the actual cattle market. They're not trading in tandem right now, and there's a lot more intricacies at work. And unfortunately, even if we do get a rise in the beef prices, you're not necessarily going to see that in live cattle, which is a little bit of a downer, but hopefully we can get that to change here in the near future.
Excellent interview today, Oliver. Thank you very much. That's Oliver Sloup from Blue Line Futures.